Today we're taking a look at reviews of Inazuma 11, both the game and the anime, and we're going to review those reviews. This isn't confusing at all. Let's do this, TXM style. What's up everyone, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're doing something a bit different, and we're going to be taking a look at Inazuma 11 reviews and reviewing those reviews. Now, if you're excited today's video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and you can become a channel member if you want for exclusive videos, early access to videos, and member shoutouts. But without further ado, let's take a look at our first review. Now, we're on the Guardian. Who doesn't love the cheeky old Guardian? Inazuma 11 Go Chrono Stone's Thunder Flash review. RPG that deserves a red card. First of all, damn. That is just hit straight in the heart. Deserves a red card. They got the football pun in there, and they've just decimated the game. It's got a 2-star review. First of all, what I'm curious about, whether or not Patrick Harkin over here, has he played any other Inazuma 11 games? I'm intrigued, but we'll get into it. Anyway, this is a really short review. It's 3 paragraphs, which is, for a review, insane. But we're going to read it anyway. I'm going to put on my best reviewing voice. Coming into its 5th iteration, one would have thought it'd be hard to make a serious tactical error in this football RPG series, yet its performance is, amid a flurry of red cards, a gaffer-sacking, confusing, buggy mess. You can tell they are really going in with the football puns here. Also, Inazuma 11 sending off would be too good for them. What the hell? First of all, this is a 2-star review, so he doesn't hate this game. He just thinks it's not good, but he is destroying it. Also, buggy? I've played Chrono Stones about 1 billion times. Buggy is not the way I would describe it, but pop off. Orion, captain of his school's famous football team, arrives to the new term to find he's the only football lover left and that his team never existed. The mysterious Alfred transpires has been traveling through time and changing the past to be his old football. With the help of Faerun, a mutant from the future, and the robotic Clark von Wunderbot, Orion must travel through history in a time bus to save the game. Yes, really. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant plot. What do you want about? Also, by the way, I want to make sure, disclaimer, this video is not made to shit on these reviewers or their opinion and say that you can only like Inazuma 11. It's the only thing you're allowed to do. I just want to take a look today and poke some fun maybe and have a good time looking at reviews of the series that I absolutely love and hopefully you guys love as well. This is not made to slander. I don't want you guys to go to this review and, absolutely decimate Patrick Harkin on Twitter or something. No, I just want to take a look at this review and be like, it's fun sometimes to look at people talking negative about things you like. Sometimes it can be entertaining to see what other people's opinions are. And I want to see whether or not we agree with anything they're saying as well. But right now, I don't, because I don't understand the buggy mess. And part of me wonders if I wonder where the confusion's coming from. But I don't understand the bugs. But anyway, sadly, Inazuma 11's bright visual style and energetic soundtrack are all about all it has going for it. Damn! Game revolves around gathering up team members and then battling Alpha's football-hating minions while playing football. These matches are functional but dull with very little variety. You have barely any control apart from guessing whether a blocker or attacker will go left or right. This man knows that special moves exist, don't he? He knows that special moves exist. You do a bit more than guessing whether they'll go left or right, my guy. There's a whole middle option. And watch out for your save files vanishing too. Where's the save? What are these bugs he's speaking about? Where are they? I haven't found them. Yeah, sure. A great game if you want children to play more sports because it makes video games utterly unappealing. Bloody hell. It sounds, okay, my guess is this guy played the beginning of the game where there's not a whole lot going on, didn't like it very much, then his save file disappeared, and he just got pissed off. He got so pissed off, because this review is, not only is this review tiny, let's compare it out of curiosity okay, never mind, I guess the Guardian is now making tiny-ass reviews. Absolutely tiny reviews. But, okay, I apparently need to register to keep reading, I'll do it later. Okay, oh, is there more to this? Is there more to this review that I'm not seeing? Okay, no, there's not a second half. I made an account and everything. This is it, from the looks of things. I do feel like this review is just it feels blinded by hate in a way. It's entertaining, but it feels blinded by hate. Like, it does genuinely feel like his game was deleted for some reason, which I've never had happen, and I don't understand at all. I've never heard of that happening before. I'm not saying it doesn't, but bloody hell, he must have found the most rare bug in the entire world. And it's just written this really hate-filled review. I'm lost for words, to be honest. But sure, my guy, pop off, I guess. Yeah. I don't agree with any of his points, really. I mean, obviously the game is stupid. It's inherently silly. I guess it just is a certain amount of taste. Like, not taste, but it's a certain acquired taste to like, get the silliness of it in a way. And obviously he didn't appreciate the silliness, and that's absolutely fine. There are certain stuff here I think it just... I don't agree with at all. But sure. Yeah, I mean, go on, mate. Yeah, I don't know. Torn on this review. Don't really, like, agree with him particularly. I think a lot of this stuff will come down to acquired taste. Would be curious to see whether or not he has played any of the others, or how long he played this for or anything. Would be curious. Or what he thought of the others in any way. But anyway, moving on. Let's take a look at reviews of the anime. Now, what I want to do, and I've got it here, I've got it on most recent. We're going to take a look on my anime list at the most recent reviews of Inazuma 11, so we're not going off, because if you go off, like, most helpful, like, it's going to be all, like, big, like, positive reviews. We want some negative reviews in there. And I see a good one off the bat. They give it 4 out of 10. Oh. If you like this anime, how old are you? I mean, you have more than 8 years old. This anime is just cringe. Probable, I say this because I don't like football, but I mean is just really cringe when characters start conversations. I don't like how everything spins around football, and I mean everything. I have a friend who watched the whole series, and he'd say me they fight with football moves. And I said everything spin around football. In one episode, the president, or who was that politic Persona 5, was kidnapped by aliens, and FBI was too busy to play football with a football team from a high school. I watched 26 episodes of this anime when I was in 4th grade, and I think it was cool, but that friend who watched the whole series destroyed my experience, because he, at 14 years old, is very busy watching 4th grade anime. Okay, that friend don't have good taste in anime in general, but he is a shitter who think football is the most cool and complex sport ever. And if that friend read this review, grow up. That's what I wanted. That's the kind of thing I want injected in my veins. This is a decent review, actually. Okay, this review, it's a 7 out of 10. We'll read it. Inazuma 11 is a sport anime about a group of friends who play football. Not exactly realistic, but has a lot of nostalgia, diversity, and is very fun. Yeah, I agree with all that. I didn't know what anime as a kid, but I caught a couple glimpses and scenes that are very iconic. It's childish, but pretty cool. Story is 7. You know what? This art style is pretty cool and characters pretty diverse. 6 openings and endings, kid anime, so expect stuff. Yeah, very diverse. Yeah, I completely agree with this. Wouldn't really recommend watching. Yeah, no, exactly. Try it if you have lots of time to spare on useless anime. Oh, shit. He called it a useless anime. Fair enough. You know what? Go for it. Absolutely. No, I agree with this. I think a lot of Inazuma 11 love is probably built on nostalgia to a certain extent. I think a lot of people who experienced as a kid probably have fond memories of it. And so I think some of it would be built on nostalgia. For me, I know it definitely was. There's definitely parts of my love for Inazuma 11 that's built on nostalgia. And so fair enough. I get what you're on about. This review makes sense to me. 7 I thought it was the best show ever, so that's why I'm giving it a 10. Sneaking downstairs at the crack of dawn to watch this already takes me back. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 10 out of 10 for the childhood memories. 100%. Curious if we can find... I want a review that slates it. Fine. It is around what you expect from a kid's sport anime, full of sparks and over-the-top flash moves with little non-substance or story depth. Yeah? No, I agree with you. Apparently, the overused feature of special moves starts damaging the actually good ongoing action. It doesn't work for me. Characters might freeze time or increase the length of soccer fields. They can do one of their signature techniques. We can know about it. Okay. I was about the iPad formula. You know what? The anime, however, kept me interested into it because of how amusingly absurd it is. Yeah, no, you know what? I can agree with this. Inazuma 11 makes no sense. And I think we can fully admit is a class that Inazuma 11 makes no sense. And if you disagree with that and say it does make sense, I'm intrigued to hear why. But I think it's and it'll come back to this the entire video. It is an acquired taste. You have to be able to tolerate a certain level of stupidity to enjoy Inazuma 11. I think you have to be able to endure absurdism and endure things like the pitch increasing in size or time traveling to save football. You know what I mean? You have to appreciate in that and enjoy that to be able to get something out of the series. And that's fine. Some people don't, some people do. That's absolutely fine. But you know what? Thumbs up. Thank you. This is a decent review. I can get this review. This is my first anime in life. It's perfect anime for football lovers and other sports also. Who wants to make Team Inazuma 11? It's a dream. But my hometown experience, my other is some kind of coincidence. I love this anime. Thanks for making this best anime. 7 out of 10. He's not enjoying Aries though. You can't help but FaceTime every minute. FaceTime. Can't help but FaceTime every minute. Facepalm. Okay. Yeah, he's talking about the captain and how stupid the captain is. No, exactly. Completely agree with that. Completely agree with that. I'm curious if we find one more review to end this episode on. Give me like a 4 out of 10 review. Go on. Where are we at? 2 out of 10. Here we go. Okay, right. First of all, I couldn't watch past the second episode of this anime. And you reviewing the show. Immediate issue with your review, I think. The story is a major problem in this unwilling suspense of disbelief department. See, the idea of the soccer players having superpowers didn't sit well. Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. You have to be able to endure the stupidity to enjoy this show. And some people can't. That's fine. With that being said, though, this review loses all credibility because they've only seen the first 2 episodes. And they're judging it off the first 2 episodes. And that is the worst thing in the world to judge it off. Oh my god. You're given a bunch of really cool superpower moves in the second episode. There's no build up to this idea. Also, no, this is supposed to be a little kid show. Ouch. And I can see why it would appeal to the intended audience. Ouch. How we decided to treat kids like this simply couldn't grasp a more complex series. What the hell? It's complex. It's just the sound of that's insane. I absolutely love the opening line. And there's nothing else that's memorable. So I kind of want to say the for that opening line to run through the entire anime. But what is the opening? Stand up if you love football. Inazuma 11. If that's what you're talking about, then fair enough. I wish that stayed throughout the entire series. The art, in my opinion, is horrible. People read this about me think I'm referring to the style that's used. I've actually seen other anime that share it, and I have to say they're better animated. But what came up with the character designs really didn't try. Sure, the character designs in Eleven are a bit all over the place. But to say they're horrible? Wow. Here's the truth is, the characters are really obnoxious Gary Stews. What? I mean, yeah, there's plot armor, sure. I thought I was reading a bad fanfic. Rather, you've only seen 2 episodes, my guy. You've only seen 2 episodes. And you're judging the characters as being Gary Stews? You've only seen 2 episodes. What are you on about? On that note, we're gonna end the episode. We're gonna end this video off. This man's seen 2 episodes. You've seen 2 episodes. But we'll end there. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And again, don't send any hate to anyone whose review we featured in this video. It's all in the name of good fun. We're just taking a look at other opinions on this series, and it's always fun to see. But I'll see you guys in the next video. For now, bye.